Okay, everyone, I am Violet Ayala, the founder of Femcity. I'm so excited you're here. I do this every month. So if you ever want to join me again, you can always hop on. We do have the replay. We'll make it available on the website. And then I can email it out to you if you want as well. That noise is my Pomeranian who's decided to just go crazy. Let's see if you can see him. He's just decided to go nuts. So if you hear his little jingle jingle in his harness, that's him. I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to walk you through the website and the benefits. I'm going to go through community membership, business membership, founders, and then I'm also going to give you some tips on how to get started. I know it's a lot. We've been around for 15 plus years. We just are celebrating our 15th year. So we do have a lot of benefits. I know it can be overwhelming if it's your first year with Femcity. So I'm going to share with you a couple of our like return on investments, like where I would spend time in to get the most out of your money. And then we'll have some time for Q&A. If you notice in the chat, I posted a bunch of random questions. Those are questions that I received and I added them there for myself so I can make sure I go through the questions and answer everyone's questions during our time together. And yeah, no worries. You can turn off your video if you want to, you can listen. It's all good. And my goal is to have us out of here in 30 minutes. So I'm going to kind of just touch upon the areas that I think are best. So let me go ahead and share my screen. I have a lot of pages open. It's like how I work. I know it's gonna, you guys will be like, there's a lot of things going on Violet's desktop. As I say, there's a method to my madness. Okay. And Arthur has decided to really spend time behind me today with this little jingle jingle bell. Okay, so I'm at the Femcity website, and the first thing that you need to do is you need to log in. Even if you're a community member or a business member or founders member, you're going to need to log in because you won't have access to your portal. So when I say, or you hear, check your portal or visit the portal, this is what we mean. So if you're a community member, this is your portal. If you're a business member, this is your portal. And if you're a founder circle member, this is your portal. And founders have access to all of these. So there's that as well. So you know you're logged in if it says your account details here. That means you're logged in. If you're not logged in, it'll say log in. So when you open this is just your dashboard. Nobody else sees this but you. So this is where you can change your email, your password. You can cancel your membership, which I hope you don't, but I understand life happens. It's just one click, one button. If you want to update your credit card, if it's been compromised, you can edit it here. You can also look at your receipts to see like what you've paid. This is great for tax time. If you are a small business owner, our membership is tax deductible. So our paid events, paid programs, and our retreats. And then you can also see what kinds of memberships you have. So I have a lot of memberships because I'm always playing around and testing out our memberships. If you ever want to change it, upgrade, downgrade, you just literally click through here and you can update, upgrade or downgrade if you'd like. So very easy to do. So one more thing, if you're moving and you're changing cities, you can just edit your membership here and you can change your location. So you don't have to email us or let us know unless you want a new introduction. Like if you want an introduction to your new Femcity president, absolutely email us. But other than that, that's your dashboard. So now that I'm logged in, I now have access to register for upcoming events. So if you wanted to kind of see what's happening this week, the homepage is the best place to go, specifically for virtual events. So instead of having to go through the calendar, you can kind of just look to see what we have coming up. So as an example, we're doing this today. Tomorrow, if you're a business member or a founder circle member, we have the virtual networking, which I highly recommend. That's like my number one tip. You're going to make the most friends, the most referrals. It's about 30, 45 minutes, and it's the biggest bang for your buck. We also do every Monday a live class. So if you're a business member or a founder circle member, you have access to that, and that's free. And then, of course, you have all these other classes here too. So you also have access to online classes. So let's say you missed the master class or you missed regulating your nervous system, or yesterday we had a great class led by Dr. Rupa Shari, and she talked to us about Ozempic results with natural options, which is it was a fascinating class that will be here. And our theme this month is balancing it all. So you can see we have more lifestyle versus business classes. We're generally doing business classes, but this month we're mixing it up a little bit and incorporating more wellness conversations. And then of course, podcast, guided worksheets, our blog, and then below we have some paid courses. So that's probably going to be the easiest place if you want to see what's coming up this week. If you are a community member, you have access to this portal. Obviously, you can join for free, which you probably have already done. This is your welcome to the community. So it has some ideas as to how to get started. Oops, excuse me. Oh, I thought I heard something. And then local chapter events. So as a community member, you have access to our local chapter events. If you want to see what's coming up, you would click on this button. And again, if you're not logged in, it's going to loop you to, it's going to say, you have to join, you have to join. So just join the free membership so that you can access this. You have access to most of our events. Every once in a while, we have only business members or only Founder Circle member events. Other than that, you have access to all the events. You will probably pay a premium rate. Sorry, let me take off his little bell because he is jingling and jangling all over the place. You will pay a premium of about $15 to $20 more because the business members have, as part of their benefit, they get a discount on local events. So you can see what's coming up in local chapters, and you can also search. So if you wanted to search for Miami, you could put Miami here. If you were searching for Toronto, you can search for Toronto. But really the easiest thing to do, if you know exactly which city you're going to attend the event, is to go directly to that website. So as an example, Miami is femcitymiami.com. I'm just going to lead you to that page. All of our cities have their own domain. So femcitytoronto.com, femcityphiladelphia.com. This is the easiest thing. It will give you access to the upcoming events in Miami. It'll also give you access to the local Facebook group for Miami. And then you'll also get a chance to see who the president is. You can email her if you have any questions or want to reach out. And then you can also see the board members as well. And then some of us have pictures from events. So some of the chapters have that too. If you don't know your location, you can always go into our about and hit locations. And this is a great place to start as well. Maybe we don't have a chapter right in your neighborhood, but maybe we have one about 30 minutes away. You can reach your president here by just hovering over her name. And you can also visit her local website where it says learn more. So we have all the chapters here. And this is perfect if you're getting started, or if you've been a member of Femcity for many years, but you're like, oh, I want to really start being active. You can reach out to your president and say, hey, my name is so-and-so, I'm new, or I've been around for a couple of years, I want to get back into it. You know, can we have a cup of coffee? Can we meet? And she'll be happy to meet with you, or her community outreach person will. So there's that for community members, pretty easy. You also have access to our free masterclass, and you also have access to the free resources here. There's a whole bunch of, let me move this over so you guys can see. So you have access to the masterclass to get to know, maximize your Femcity. And really the best place for you, ROI, is to attend a local chapter event. You definitely want to attend. You want to meet 1 or 2 new women. It's about building relationships. Femcity is not about going in and making friends with 20 people and then adding them to your email and then hammering them with your sale. It's really about relationship building. That's why we talk about community a lot. We talk about gratitude a lot. We incorporate into our program because it's really about making friends that lead into referrals, that lead into more money in your pocket. So let's move to the business membership. I know a couple of you had said you're thinking about moving over to business because it's on promo this year or this month for $99, which is it's really a great price. You have access to all of these additional benefits. So you have your local chapter events at a $15, $20 discount. You have access to those virtual events that we talked about. Every Monday, there's going to be a class for you. Every Tuesday, there's going to be a class. Either it's with me, like group coaching, which is like a mentorship program, or a maximize, get to know, or special class. And then every Wednesday, you have virtual networking. And then we do have some special workshops. Like for instance, I think in the month of July, you guys have a free 4-week accountability course that's going to be included in your membership. So that's included completely. All this is free with your business membership. If you have no idea what the Monday classes are, you want to recap, you just click on the Monday. If you want a recap of what's coming up on Tuesday, and if you want to recap on the Wednesday, it's here as well. though everything is here and here. If you click on this one, it can be overwhelming because it has everything all together in one spot. So I broke it down into different tabs so that it makes it easier for you to see what's coming up. So as an example, this is the May calendar. If you hover on top, it'll have the virtual networking. You can just click on that and register. And then if you wanted to register for our classes, it's the same thing. You just click on that and you hit register. Really easy to do. Actually, this one doesn't even have a register, it just has the Zoom link, which is even easier. You also have access to online classes. So if you missed a class, as an example, the master class, you have access to this. These are 24/7. So you can access this at any time from the comfort of your home. It's all you have to do is click on it and it shows you the class. You can also access our archives at the bottom. We had a lot of sale classes. We had a lot of marketing classes. Of course, in April, we had a lot of tax preparation classes as well, goal setting. So you can see all the classes that we had, even AI. But if you go down to the bottom, you can actually access all of the last couple of years of our classes too. We have classes on anything that you need. If you need something specifically, reach out to any of us and we will put it together for you. My goal is that you don't have to go anywhere else, that you have everything you need to grow your business through Femcity. What else is important? So launch and grow your business. That's a really great module course. I think there's like 10 or 12 modules there. You do group coaching with me. It's on the 4th Tuesday of every month. Instead of paying my hourly rate of $375, which is now, I think we're doing a promo for $175, you get me for free. So that I would definitely recommend. It's like this, we just hop on, you ask me questions, it's a safe space. I give you everything that I've got during our time together. The directory is a huge thing. So if you're a business member, you definitely want to create your directory. I would say this is probably tip number 2 to create your directory. This is publicly accessed, which means people don't have to be a member of Femcity to access this. People are going out of their way to really support female-founded businesses. And so they're searching our directory constantly. So you can search by name, by location. This is a great thing. Also, if you want to locate Miami women, as an example, if you're traveling to Miami and you want to, meet up and meet some new Miami members, you can also search by expertise as well. Let's say you're looking for an attorney or you're looking for a business consultant, you can search the directory this way as well. And I'm teaching a class on this in June, I believe, June 26th. We're going to create our directories together. So I'm going to walk you through that because I want you guys to obviously have a beautiful directory. This is like a place for you to shine. And this is also included in your business membership. And this is how you edit your profile. And then you can also join as you want here. What else is of benefit? Coffee chat is just our formats. You'll hear us talking about that often. I don't want to spend too much time there because you can just click on that. And then of course the one-on-one coaching with me. I would recommend that as one of the best investments as well. For $99 a year, which I think is like $8, $10 a month, you get access to my brain, you get into the directory, you get access to the free classes and also the virtual networking, and then access to your local chapter events. Sometimes the local chapter events are free. Sometimes they're paid, but they'll always be discounted from what the community members pay. So the founders. So if you're a founder circle member, and this program is a little bit different. This is more for content creators or people that are looking at growing their business outside their zip code. So as an example, Robin is part of our founder circle program. We meet all the time. It's an accelerated growth program. It is really intended for women that are looking to amplify their growth in a very fast way. So as an example, we meet every Monday for accountability. It's always a beautiful time. I love starting my Mondays with them. Every Tuesday, you have access to an expert for office hours where you can hop on and ask for tips, advice, ideas. This could be an accountant. This could be an attorney. This could be a marketing pro, a social media and SEO expert. And then every Wednesday we do some sort of networking. It could be a round table. It can be a coffee chat. It can be support circles. Every Wednesday we mix it up, and they get a special code. So they get promo codes on pretty much everything that we have. So there's a discount code for them there. There's an orientation. They are our speakers, our coaches, our writers. And when we have corporate accounts and clients, we generally look at our founder circle members to be those teachers. We also look at this program for podcast guests as well. So if you are in a founder circle and you want to be on our podcast, that is part of the benefit as well. We have additional supplemental classes. You can be a part of our blog as a contributor, as a writer. We also feature one newsletter item for you every single month for free. We feature you on your Instagram, on our Instagram, I should say, and the rest is self-explanatory. So I think I went through all the ROI, the 3 places I would start: definitely attending a local event, meeting 1 or 2 women, definitely meeting us on Wednesdays for the virtual networking. That is really powerful. And I think the group coaching is also, those are my top 3. If you want a couple more, the coffee chats, we do those in our Facebook group. Let me stop sharing my screen. We do those in our in our Facebook group. We do activities like, connect with each other and do a coffee chat. Those are really beautiful because it gives you the opportunity to meet with other women within a 30-minute time frame. You share about what you're doing, she shares about what she's doing, and you look to see how you can work together. For the virtual networking, our format, you get 2 minutes, and I host them often. So you get 2 minutes, I time you. You share a win, something amazing that's happened to you recently, so we can cheer you on. We also share gratitude for another woman. It doesn't have to be a Femcity member, but if it is, I write it down. We tag her later on in the post. And then the last part is an ask, how we can help you. Buying your book, subscribing to your YouTube channel, commenting on your Instagram. So that is the format for our virtual networking. So I have some questions here. Let me see. If you guys have any questions for me, let me know. I think it said networking. Oh, it's still recording on my end. Thank you, Chrissy. I hope it's still recording. It says it on my end, but you never know with Zoom. All right, so let me go through the questions that you guys submitted. I'm new to hearing about Femcity. Would love to hear more information. Hopefully this helps. We've been around for 15 years. We are women-owned certified. We are also WeBank certified, and we're working on our minority certification and our B certification as well. We have a scholarship fund, and we have a Femcity Girls program as well, and those are free. How often are local events held? Once a month, though we have some really very active presidents like Des Moines or Nashville or even Boca, where they do more than one. So, but generally it's one event a month. How to activate my 30-day trial. So we don't do 30-day trial anymore. We just have the free membership. It's the community membership. And that way there's no credit card needed. You just access Femcity. How successful is Femcity at helping new business owners? We are super successful. When we started our Honolulu chapter many years ago, as an example, I think we birthed 50 new businesses within our community. So we are all about helping women start businesses. Our content, our format is all geared around that. We have about 10% that are not small business owners, but for the most part, we are focused on small business owners. And if we don't have something, one of our partners does, and we partner up with them. Interested in what you have to offer. Okay, I already did that one. Maximizing. I'd like to know how to interact with other chapters. The Facebook group is great for interacting with other chapters. The directory for other members, the Facebook group for other members, and of course, local events. Local events are always going to be amazing. If you don't have a local chapter in your backyard, you can either apply to start one, or you can join our US virtual, our Canada virtual, or our international virtual for those that live outside the US and Canada. Those are great. They have their own programming. They meet often. They have their own president, their own board. So you can definitely you always have support no matter where you are. Looking into joining the business membership for $99. Some questions, exactly what it includes. How many events do you have a month? Okay, so I think I covered that already. So I'm not going to spend too much time, but let me know. And advice on marketing ideas. I recommend you join me for group coaching the 4th Tuesday of the month. And I don't know if I'm doing it this month because I'm traveling. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I won't. There's not going to be a group coaching. I was going to try to find a sub for that, but we don't have one because I'll be traveling. I'm going away on vacation with my family. But usually we have that, and it's a great time. Hop on, just like this. It's super not scary at all. You ask questions. Robin goes to them all the time. We sit there, we kind of chat, and it's lovely. And no one's mean, by the way. If anyone's mean to you, you let us know. No meanies here. Okay, so I think I covered all the questions. We have 10 minutes. Do you guys have any questions for me? Go ahead, Debbie.
Hi. How are you? My just three questions really. Because they were doing landscaping and I couldn't hear. The business membership, the meetings on Mondays and Tuesdays, what times are those?
So the Monday class is at 1 p.m. Eastern time. And then actually, it's always going to be 1 p.m. Eastern time for business members. And we record those and those go into our classroom because we also recognize that, life happens.
Right.
And so they're always recorded. The only ones that are not recorded are the group coaching. And it's because I feel like it's a very intimate space.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like people are asking very personal questions. And I would hate for someone to, as an example, Robin and I are good friends. Robin and I have been friends for she was a part of our West Palm Beach board. Now she's my neighbor. I would hate for someone to listen to Robin share something very intimate and private, but she doesn't know Robin. You know what I mean? So we don't record that one. The other ones are all recorded and we share the replay.
Okay. And the master class, so that's not the same as the Monday master class because I tried to sign on to that and I couldn't get in. Is your free master class for the community member a different day than
Yes.
the Monday one?
Yes. So
Okay.
the master class is usually the first Tuesday of every month at 1 p.m. Eastern time.
Okay.
I'm not doing June and I'm not doing July because I'm going to be traveling with my family the first week of June. And then July is during 4th of July. No one's going to be around. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to do the tutorial directory class for you guys. And then for July, we have the accountability. So I'm going to do that for you guys instead.
Okay, and for some reason I had a problem logging into that master class on last Tuesday, but is it recorded as well?
Yeah, it's recorded. So if you go to the homepage, it's already there. It's Wealth Mindset.
Wealth Mindset. Okay, great. Thank you.
And I wish, Debbie, when you listen to it, I wish I had more time. It's 30 minutes and I had so much information. So I really rushed through it. I think I'm going to do a 4-week course on that this fall because I felt like I had so much I wanted to teach you guys and I only had 30 minutes. So if you feel like the pressure of it being rushed, like pause it.
Okay.
It's weird for me to do the 4-week course because it was I was like, what was I thinking to do it all together? There's no way I could do that. So
I'm going to do the $99 membership. I just wanted to make sure with my schedule that I was either able to get them recorded or able to make the live to get the most out of it with my schedule.
In a matter of fact, the Monday classes, we always have about 5 to 6 students in the class because most of our FEMs, we have maybe 5,000 active FEMs, they all watch the replay. So we already, and I tell the teachers that we may have 5 that show up, we may have 6, we may have 1, but the reality is everyone's watching the replay. It's very uncommon for more than that because people are hustling around with their business. They have a meeting, they're with the kids, you know what I mean? So it'll always be recorded, except for that group coaching one.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right. And I do this every month. So if you forget, it's a lot. I understand it's a lot. So I try to break it down into like 3 things that I would do to get started. And then eventually start adding more. Oops, let me close that. But you're more than welcome to join me at any time. I do also a get to know Femcity. That's more like the history of Femcity and kind of the individual programs. Like we go into a little bit more of the Femcity Girls program, our scholarship program. Our mission is to be there for all women. So our price point is low on purpose. I know people are like, it's so inexpensive, but we do it because we have a lot of rural communities and we have a lot of women that, $15 a month is a lot. So our goal is to be there for everyone. So there's something for every price point. We have 6 minutes. Any other questions? And if you're shy, you can put a private question, just direct it to me and I will answer it anonymously so that I don't share your name. I don't want you guys to ever feel any stress or pressure in asking questions. Robin, you good with the founders?
Yeah, thank you. That I learned something every time. And I know in our group this morning, we were talking about the directory and the featured section of the directory. So I just thought, it would be good to hear about that again, which was helpful. I didn't realize that the directory was accessible outside of FEMS, and what a great benefit. So yeah, I can't say enough about good things about Founders. Anybody that's here, I'm new to Founders just a few months now, and it's just accelerated everything for me. So
Thank
Yeah,
you. That makes
appreciate
me
that.
happy. Yeah. I bought all the domains. It was like female owned businesses, female founders directory, like no one had them. So they all lead to our directory. I went crazy one day and I bought all the domains. I mean, like our team was like, how many more can you buy? I'm like, how many more are there? Like, how come nobody else has purchased these before? So we have all those domains going to our directory. And yeah.
Well, and the upgrades you've made to that are fantastic. We were talking about the search section. We were taking a little time to search each other and the
Oh, good.
categories and then the names and yeah. So,
Oh, and I have that class for you guys. So June 26th, it's at 2 p.m. So we'll walk through it together. We'll create the directory. We'll work on the bios and all that stuff. I know sometimes people ask, how come some people are at the top of the directory and some people are at the bottom? And it's the last person that was editing or in the directory using it, they're going to be featured more on the top. So the more active femmes, it's not any kind of setting. It's literally like they were just on there, like communicating with Robin. You guys can chat through there as well. So that's where the more active you are, the more you show up at the top.
excellent. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Well, this was so lovely. I don't see any other questions and I don't want to waste your time. There's no masterclass in June or July. We'll be back in August. I'm teaching a masterclass on how to start a business. It's going to be a great class. Even if you have already started a business, we're going to walk through everything. And June, I have the class for the tutorial. And I think July, you have the accountability program that's free as well if you are a business or a founder circle. I mean, founder circle get it all the time anyway, but for business members, we're offering that as part of your membership. So if there's ever anything that you need from me, please let me know. We are a small business. I know we look really big. We are literally 3 people running everything. So if you send us a grouchy email on Friday night, we probably won't get your grouchy email till Monday. So you don't have to worry about sending us another grouchy email Saturday and Sunday. Like we don't work on the weekends. We are a small business. I know people think we're this huge corporation that has like $5 million in funding and we're just, grassroots, just the 3 of us. So be kind when you reach out to us because we are humans. Anyway, all right. I wish you all a great rest of the day. Thanks for joining me. It was great meeting you.